Good evening there. What's going on? This is Give Me That Change TV, and I wanted to quickly get on here and get my picks up for Week 10 of the NFL season. Last week I went 7-7. I wasn't too satisfied with all my picks. Ultimately, there was a couple games I wasn't really expecting to occur, but then again, this is the NFL. This is what you do when you're picking games. Ultimately, here I'm not going to talk about a lot of stuff this week. I'm just going to go straight down the pack, tell you which teams are going to win, and just a few key things as to what's going to be the reasons. First up, we got Oakland Raiders, San Diego Chargers. I'm going to take the San Diego Chargers here. They've lost 3 straight. They're home. Their offense is solid. Philip Rivers isn't going to throw it that many picks this week. And ultimately here, they're just needing this win. Next up, we get the Arizona Cardinals at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles are coming off of a loss to the Bears. Arizona Cardinals are coming off of a close one, but they've gotten the win. I think that in this game here, it's going to come down to basically the defense here. Philadelphia's defense is better than the Arizona Cardinals. Um, the offense, in my opinion, is better. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles here, 7 or more. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers against Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are really solid this year. They're home this game. They've been playing extremely well. There's not. I don't have any complaints at all about the Cincinnati Bengals. They're one of the better teams right now in their conference as well. Um, but they're playing a tough opponent in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers who are coming off of a close game with a loss to the Baltimore Ravens. I think this is going to be a hell of a battle, but I got to go with the better quarterback, and that's Big Ben. I don't think that Dalton will be able to take it here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Pittsburgh Steelers run and get back is also starting to play solid. Mendenhall, everyone knows he's a sound player, and the Pittsburgh's defense is a little bit more scary and a big hits than Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers by 10 or more. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jags, the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are still haven't gotten a win this season. Jacksonville's been on a bye. Indianapolis Colts are home. Their defense is solid. I don't think they're going to get this win this week. Ultimately, I think it's going to be close, but I'm going to take Jacksonville by 7 or more. Next up, we have the Denver Broncos, the KC Chiefs. Broncos coming off a nice win over the Oakland Raiders. KC Chiefs got blown out this past week. KC Chiefs are home. Broncos have Tebow. He's clicking on all levels, not to mention Willis McGahee. Older running back last week did pretty amazing. I know he's still got a step in him, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull that shit with the KC Chiefs. Ultimately, here I think it's going to be a close battle. I'm going to take the KC Chiefs by 3 or more. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills, the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are home. Dallas Cowboys haven't won many games this season. Buffalo Bills are coming off of a loss, big time loss. I like the Buffalo Bills. I think their defense is sound. I think their offense is sound as well. They have an elusive running back as well as a pretty solid wide receiving core. But Dallas Cowboys do as well. Tony Romo is also one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. The facts are the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, have the advantage because they're home. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys here, and it's going to be by less than 7. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans, who are playing against the Carolina Panthers. Panthers are coming off of a bye. They're home this week. Tennessee Titans haven't been looking that great this year. They're coming off of a loss, not to mention Johnson's just not the running back that I've seen in previous seasons. I like the Carolina Panthers in this game. I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers by 7 or more. Next up, we have the Washington Redskins against the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins who are coming off of a blowout win this past week, and the Washington Redskins who lost again. I think that the Miami Dolphins here are going to do solid. Reggie Bush is going to be the main thing in this game. If the Washington Redskins can't stop him, they're going to get the loss here. Not to mention Washington's pretty beat up. Their running back's out right now. They lost him, and I think that they're just kind of beaten up. Not to mention they have a wide receiver, one of the main guys out. I think the Washington Redskins are pretty beaten up right now, but don't count them out. The Miami Dolphins are home, so I'm going to take them on another win here. And it's going to be by less than 7. Next up, it's St. Louis Rams, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns haven't had Hillis playing in a while. I'm not sure what's going on with that situation. St. Louis Rams have Jackson back. He's sound. Bradford's back. Played well last week. If he can play well again this week, I'm going to go with the St. Louis Rams getting the win here by 7 or more. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints, the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are coming off a nice win. Saints are coming off an okay win. Facts are, I think the New Orleans Saints are a great team all around, as well as the Atlanta Falcons. But the New Orleans Saints aren't as, in my opinion, as sound as they used to be in previous seasons. I think the Atlanta Falcons here have a very good chance of getting a blowout win here. But that's not going to happen. I think it's going to be a close hell of a battle. Because the Falcons are home, I'm going to take them. But you know what? Ultimately here, I think Drew Brees he is a better quarterback. I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints here by less than 7. Houston Texans are up next against the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Texans are playing great ball this year. Tampa Bay Bucks are playing quite well with all the issues that have occurred with their team. You know, I got to go with the Texans here, and I got to go with them winning by 10 or more. Next up, get the Baltimore Ravens and Seattle Seahawks. Baltimore Ravens coming off a nice win. Seahawks are just, they're playing okay ball. They're home this week. I don't think that they're going to be able to compete with the Baltimore Ravens. But you know what? If the Baltimore Ravens offense cannot play well, they could get the loss here. I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens here, taking the loss by less than 7. Next up, we got the Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears are coming off a loss. Detroit Lions are coming off of a bye. Ultimately, the Detroit Lions are a very great team. Chicago Bears are also very good as well. I really like Detroit here. But you know what? I gotta say that I'm gonna have to go with my instincts. And after last week, I gotta go with the Chicago Bears getting the win here. They're home. They are just looking very good right now, and I like Jay Cutler. I also like Matt Forte as well. So I'm taking the Chicago Bears by less than 10. Next up, we got the Giants, the San Fran 49ers. 49ers coming off the win. Giants coming off an upset over the New England Patriots. Giants are playing solid ball, but like I said in past weeks, Eli has to play great for them to get the win, and that proved to be true this past week against the New England Patriots, where he played amazing the fourth quarter to ultimately get them the win there. I really like the San Fran 49ers. They're ultimately on top, I believe, by a ton in their division right now. They're up 4 games, something like that. But they're also, playing great ball this season. I think they only got 1 loss this season. You know what? I think the Giants here are going to actually get a win over the San Fran 49ers, but you know what? It's not even going to really hurt them at all because they have some of the wins this season. So the Giants are going to get a win this week. It's going to be by more than 10. Next up, we have the New England Patriots at the Jets. This is going to be a hell of a battle. Division game. I expect it to be the game of the week. New England Patriots have lost 2 straight. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I know it's been years. Not to mention they lost at home last week. The Jets are playing okay. Sanchez is starting to step it up. Ultimately, here their defense is what really carries them. And the New England Patriots defense is just pathetic right now. You know what? I'm going to have to ride the bandwagon and go against my New England Patriots here. And I haven't not called them getting the win all season. Facts are that, they just aren't looking as elite as I expected them to be at this time of the season. The New York Jets defense is just, in my opinion, one of the best in the NFL right now. And I think that Sanchez is going to play a little bit better this week. And not to mention the wide receivers on the Jets are just so elusive that with the fact that the New England Patriots defense is just so pitiful when it comes to stopping the run and stopping the pass right now, you have to wonder if the Jets are going to be scoring big time on them. So I'm going to take the New England Patriots on a loss Jets are going to get the win here, but it's going to be like less than 10. It's going to be a hell of a battle. The final game of the week is the Minneapolis Vikings against the Green Bay Packers. This is another division game. It's also a rivalry that's been going on for years. I've loved watching in the past. Green Bay Packers are on their way right now to be undefeated for the season. They still are. They're playing great ball. Minnesota Vikings are obviously wanting to stop that if they can. Facts are the Green Bay Packers are home. I think this game's going to be closer than expected, but ultimately the Green Bay Packers get the win. I take the Green Bay Packers by 7 or less. And that's my picks for the week. Enjoy. I hope you guys are all out there doing well on all your picks this season. And thank you all for watching my videos and leaving comments. I always like to get back to everybody and inboxing me and stuff like that. But enjoy and just, be safe, guys. I don't want anybody, if you got any addictions and shit like that, if you're blowing all your money this season, be careful because it starts to become an obsession. I don't condole people that are having it where they start to become an obsession, where their extra 20 bucks that they really need for their gas tank, they're throwing in gambling, and that's the bad side of doing stuff like this. But be safe, whatever you're doing, enjoy. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm getting to sleep. I'm freaking beat, as you can see. I look like I haven't slept in weeks. So I'll talk to you guys. Good night.